Pleasant day to all. Today we want to deal with quadrilaterals. What is a quadrilateral? A quadrilateral is simply a geometric figure consisting of four sides and four angles. There are regular quadrilaterals and there are irregular quadrilaterals. We want to focus, at this point in time, we want to focus on the square. Right? And a square, this is a type of quadrilateral consisting of equal sides and four right angles. So a right angle is equivalent to 90 degrees. Four equal sides and four right angles. So you can see here C, D to A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A is equidistant, meaning all of them are equal in distance to each other. Right? So this here is 60. 60. Right? This is the worded question, and this is a question with in the picture form. It's a worded question here. So the square ABCD is equal to 60 millimeters, which is the base, which is here, and the sides are of equal length, and all the angles inside of the square, right, is 90 degrees. Right, when you add up all of the angles, you get 360 degrees. So all the angles within a quadrilateral are 360 degrees. But we want to focus on its construction based on the question provided here. Right, so AB is the square, is ABCD is a square. The length of the side of the base of the figure is 60 millimeters. So the base of that square is 60 millimeters. I'll then proceed to construct 90 degrees angle. So I'm going to put the tip of my compass at A and stretch it to any point off on the base. And then open my compass to this preferred space of my compass. Without altering the compass, its distance, I'm going to place it at a point where it touches the straight line AB. I'll then proceed to inscribe an arc. I'll just jump to this new position to inscribe a second arc. The first arc gives me a distance of 60 degrees. The second is going to give me a distance of 120. 60 and 60 is 120. Then I'm going to proceed to bisect between these two distances. I'm going to come at point 2. I'm going to bisect it. I'll then open my compass to the distance of AB. So my compass is open at the distance of AB, which is 60 millimeters. For that distance at the top. I'll then take my ruler, line it up, and I'll draw a straight line to meet my 60 millimeter mark drawn with my compass. So my compass set at the same 60. I'm going to come at B I'm going to describe an arc. Please note that this point here is going to give me D. I will then go at D with my compass set at the same distance. Describe an arc. Where the two arcs meet, I'm going to call this point C. I'm going to draw a straight line from B to C, from C to D. This is going to give me my square based on the question provided here. And this is my answer. Now, when you're constructing a square, right, you need to differentiate line types. So I have here the square is outlined in object lines, and all the arcs and so on, construction lines represented by green. So these are lighter lines. Okay. Now I want you to proceed to do those following questions. 1 and 2, right? So they're not drawn to scale. Right. So this square is ST, which is the base of the square, is equal to 68. And we know that square has four equal sides, 490 degrees. And question 2, BC is the base, it is 84, right? Of course, all the sides will be the same 84, and the angles inside the right angles are 90 degrees. Right, so I want to use this form of the question and construct the square. Also, we have in worded form, worded question 3 and 4. The base is so QR, which is one side, which is the base. When all the other sides are going to be the same length, 90 degrees. 4, right? Square 4, MNOP. MN is equal to 100 millimeters, that's 10 cm. Of course, it is 90 degrees. So construct these squares for me on the questions provided. Right, so we're going to look at rhombus. What is a rhombus? It is quite similar to square, but not the same. Similar, but not the same. Right, there are some similarities. One of which they have four equal sides. So rhombus is a type of quadrilateral consisting of four equal sides but no right angles, no 90 degrees angle in this geometric shape. Right, so this is the rhombus, right? And the rhombus has a sloping this magnitude. We have a sloping magnitude of 60 degrees. 60 degrees, right? And of course, the angle here is going to be 120. But if we were to draw a light line here, extend this line, we want to extend this line here. This is going to also give us 60 degrees. So it's going to give us 60 degrees here, right? The information is quite easily to construct this rhombus. Let's proceed. Let us proceed to its construction. So go back to the question. AB is 70. All right, this is the worded form of the question. AB is 70. The angle at A is 60 degrees. That's the magnitude of the angle. So the rhombus has a slope of 60 degrees. All right, so with that information, we can construct, and of course, all the sides are the same. B, BC, CD, and DA is equidistant. That distance is 70 millimeters. Let us proceed to its construction. So the base of my rhombus is 70 millimeters. The base. It has a sloping distance, sloping magnitude of 60 degrees. This is going to be A. This is going to be B. Based on the question, at A is 60 degrees. So I open my compass to any distance on the line AB and I inscribe an arc. I then move without altering the distance of my compass, point where the arc touches the straight line AB. Draw another arc. This arc here is going to give me 60 degrees. I then expand my compass to the line AB, which is 70 millimeters in length, and I inscribe an arc from A. I then take my ruler and I will draw a line from A, passing through a straight line through my 60 degrees mark to touch the distance at 70 millimeters. This point here is going to give me D. I come at B, or my compass set at the same distance. My compass set at the same distance and inscribe an arc. Then I jump at D. Of course, my compass is still set at the same distance, and I draw an arc. And I take my ruler and I draw a straight line to this point where the two arcs touches or intersects. And name my point as T. Alright, so this is going to give me my rhombus constructed via the use of my compass. Alright, notice my object lines and my construction lines are differentiated. Alright, so I have some questions for you. to view. So I want you to do 1 and 2. These two questions, 1 and 2, right? So these are not drawn to scale. Wx is 80, right? So W, X, Y, and Z, right? They're the same length from each other, and it is sloping at 45 degrees. Whereas number 2 question, right? The rhombus is sloping at 75, right? And KVST is 110 millimeters away from each other. Right, so question 3 and 4, we have the rhombus GHLM. GH is 92, and of course, the remaining lengths, 3 other lengths, it is 92 because it's equidistant from each other. The angle is an obtuse angle of 120 degrees. For CDEF, CD is 85, 84. All right, of course, the lengths, all right, again, is 84 millimeters away from each other, or the points, the 4 other points. And at the angle at C is 105 degrees, which is also an obtuse angle. I want to give you a hint in constructing these, right? I want you to do these for yourself, but I want to give you a hint in the construction of these quadrilateral, more precisely the rhombus. So 45, right? You need to be strong on your angle construction. And so you need to know how to construct a 45 degrees angle, how to construct a 75 degrees angle, how to construct a 120 degrees angle, and how to construct an angle of 105 degrees. So a 45 degrees angle, all right, so I'm going to draw my straight line. Let's construct an angles. And half out of 90 is 45. So you can construct 90 degrees, you can construct 45 degrees. So this is my 45 degrees construction. That's a hint to construct these rhombus. So this here is going to give me 60. This is going to give me 120. And I'm going to bisect between them two. So where the straight line meets, I'm going to draw a light line representing my straight line. I'm going to bisect my entire 90. So this is 90 degrees. To bisect, you have to open your compass to more than half of any distance. And I place it at a straight line, a 90 degrees line. And through this now is going to give me, from here, I'm going to draw it dark so you can see it. So here is going to give me 90, going to give me 45 degrees through this point here. So I divided my 90 into 2 equal parts. As you can see, 40 and 50, and it's actually midway between the 40 degrees mark and the 50 degrees mark. So that's my 45 degrees angle construction. And then proceed to 75. So 75